Empress Tanya and Emperor Rain dash off down a tunnel. They round a corner to find both Chaos Li Mei and Reiko now standing before them.
Merciful Delia!
Chaos manifests in myriad ways. You will fight them again and again until you finish them. Only then may you move on. Fight!
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons two tendrils of water which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
So me, love you, jeans, love me, got a good and a bad, in between, I don't wrong. What the fuck on the fuck was just a phone? Like this shit, she get gone. Real smart, won't stand shit strong. And she smoke a lot of sweet chicha-cha. Off the proof real life, it's just shit getting gone. And she smoke a lot of sweet chicha-chong. I'm falling in love with a life. Falling in love with ice. Falling in love with the world. Falling in love with your girl.
I take
I
no
done fell
joy
in love
what
once
comes
again.
next.
It is their lives or ours. You heard Havik.
I done fell in
But I
love
wish
once
only
again.
to take his.
With a wave of his hand, Emperor Rain engulfs Chaos Li
I been falling in love
a sphere of
with
water.
the world.
Convulse as
I
bubbles
spin me
stream
in
from their
dust.
mouths.
Your girl. Then you back in the club.
Put them
Get back in the
to their
club.
misery.
With a steely-eyed expression,
Like it, I'm this
Tanya
girl.
whirls her staff and decapitates them both.
That is a kill. Executed with such flair. You have earned my favor.
I got hop in the beans.
Proceed.
I got go to my lens.
I am
They call me a
familiar
beans.
with his
I'm gonna
voice.
call me
As
beans.
am I. Let us find Sector.
Hopefully, Havik keeps his word.
They dash down another tunnel. Later, they nearly trip over a devoted minion. Sector stands ahead.
Thank Argus.
The more who die, the more havoc sends.
I'll admit, I relish the challenge.
Are you prepared for the next?
What now?
It is fiendishly simple.
A wall slams closed.
To survive, you must open that door.
Two of the other walls begin closing in. Emperor Rain and Empress Tanya ineffectually push against them.
Havik let us pass so he could crush us.
Step back.
Using rocket boosters, Sector flies straight ahead at the metal door. It doesn't budge.
I'ma own up to
Getting us
this.
nowhere.
Shut it, bro. Never did this.
She unfolds a tool. for
Sex
their
on
wrist.
sex on sex. You fell in love, my dick.
Emperor Rain holds out his
You
arms and
fell in
stops the
love
walls
once
with two jets of
again.
Tanya.
No, no, no.
Opens the door.
You fell in love once
I
again.
won't.
No, no, no.
I cannot hold these back much longer. I won't escape.
Rain.
You need to survive. Get Sector's allies into the Citadel.
No. We vowed never to leave each other's side.
She cups his face.
We also vowed to preserve the Empire.
Hurry, Citadel.
Every
Bah.
day. You remind me why I chose you.
You bitch, stick it forward. No way. Let's get that cop. No way.
Please.
Sector Sector gets the door open, then immediately reaches back to pull Empress Tanya through. Emperor Rain strains, but the walls snap shut on him with a burst of blood. Empress Tanya stares, mouth agape. Her wide eyes are fixed upon the blood-stained walls. Elsewhere, Scorpion walks with Cyrax and Cage.
These corridors go on and on like my old CO. Damn, Major Blade could talk.
I realize I have not thanked you for sparing me.
Thank Harumi. It was her request.
I do not expect forgiveness, but I do expect understanding. The lies told to me.
How long have we known each other? That you could ever believe
You vanished without explanation. The hand, my grandmaster, gave me one. It made no sense, but then nothing about your departure
Just
did.
running me side,
Blame
kill
me for
BT,
your
with the
actions.
mission on the
Is
butt,
that what
with
you're
the
saying?
cheese, with the room, with the crew, with the boom,
Cyrax
clean
drops her
first,
gaze.
with the
I
with
am
the
saying
free.
I am not a machine. I am human, and humans make mistakes.
She meets Scorpion's
Let's
eyes.
everyone if I could
Finish this
above the
later.
curve,
Scorpion glares back
above the
sharply,
curve.
then turns to continue down the tunnel. Lieutenant Colonel Cage trails behind them,
In the
glancing over
midst.
his shoulder.
Up.
Bladed chairs shoot across
Believe
Sector and
it's
Empress
in-
Tanya's path. They duck under them.
Havik's magic is blocking my armor's sensors. They are not
Then what's
detecting the
next?
traps.
This fiendish place. To think it will be my husband's tomb.
At least he died with honor, giving his life for yours.
Please, don't. If I dwell more on it, I will come undone. Speak of anything else. Perhaps your friends.
They are allies, not friends. Only for the length of this crisis. We will settle our differences in combat.
Sector stops Empress Tanya. A wall of flame jets from the ceiling ahead of them. When it stops, they continue onward.
Is your fight over land? Resources?
Myself and others seek a powerful future. They and their ilk cling to an anemic past.
And that is something worth killing for?
Sector waves a hand through the air. Spears jab up through the floor ahead, some bearing severed arms. Sector and Empress Tanya shimmy around them.
No less than the capture of a throne or a realm.
Untold died satisfying Reiko and Li Mei's barbaric wins. Ours was not a squabble for visions for the future.
If this keeps up, they may fight each other.
They won't get the chance. Neither will survive the next encounter.
Titan Havik
I
watches in
said,
the arena
ooh, I
screen with
like
Chaos
this
Takeda and
song.
Kenshi. In the maze, Empress Tanya and Sector arrive at a much larger chamber. Wrought iron chandeliers flicker with firelight overhead. They cautiously advance through an archway to see dozens of other archways branching off from the shadowy chamber.
Brilliant. Which one? They could lead anywhere.
There's no way to know. Let us choose and keep moving.
They advance across the chamber. In the shadows beside them, a massive silhouette shifts. They halt and look toward it. An eye with a slitted pupil glistens. A snout slowly moves into the light, revealing a reptilian head taller than either of the warriors. A huge dragon is chained to the ceiling by its back.
Hell.
Black horns twist from its head, and its wings lie in the tentacles. The dragon raises its head and emerges. Sector and Empress Tanya sprint for an archway ahead, but are blocked by the dragon's flames. They turn on their heels and retreat to a different archway. The flames lick at their heels, then die down when they lose sight of the dragon.
Your armor failed to detect that too?
It is not programmed for dragons.
We can get past, if I can calm her.
Calm her? How?
By filling her empty belly.
Chaos, Melina, and Kitana.
Orin is famished. She hasn't fed in days.
Finally, I get a new character. Fuck. Oh my. Dude.
attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Shall I feed you corn instead?
Mayo spoon dog niggas sucking down. Oh.
How dare you abuse such a magnificent creature?
Sector and Empress Tanya strut away from Chaos Melina and Kitana, who struggle to get to their feet.
I would have thought they'd had enough.
Plainly, they are gluttons for punishment.
They fight to entertain me. They know savor is jail.
Fine then. This time we will finish them.
Empress Tanya squares up.
How will you if you can't keep your feet?
A section of tunnel around them rumbles, then slowly begins to rotate. All 4 combatants stumble as the packed tile floor tilts. They all tumble downward to collide with the wall. As the tunnel continues to rotate, Sector attacks Chaos Melina while Empress Tanya grapples Chaos Kitana. The wall tilts, tipping them toward the ceiling. Sector manages to cling to a protruding stone, but Chaos Melina drags her downward. Chaos Kitana falls on her back. Empress Tanya follows up, but just as Chaos Kitana gains the upper hand, the room's tilt sends them tumbling back. Chaos Kitana lands several punches on a supine Empress Tanya, but Tanya manages to throw her to the floor far below. Empress Tanya lands on the now motionless tiles.
Havik thought that would kill us? He has no idea what we can do.
You are able, not invincible. Have no doubt that you will die here.
Fight.
Still think we're not invincible?
Fight.
It will not be you who kills me.
Shall we? The dragon awaits.
Sector and Empress Tanya slowly approach the archway leading into the Dragon Orin's chamber. They creep closer, peering cautiously around the edge. A burst of flame causes them to flinch back. Light glimmers off the gold bangles and caps adorning Empress Tanya's long locks.
Are you sure you can calm it?
Empress Tanya closes her eyes and raises her painted gold hands. In the arena, Chaos Kenshi turns to Titan Havik.
She must also be a telepath. It would seem. Read their thoughts.
Chaos Kenshi touches 2 fingers to his temple. In the maze, Empress Tanya's closed eyelids flutter slightly. Soft light illuminates her deep brown skin and shimmers off the gold of her face paint, headdress, and earrings. She floats in a dark void with her head tilted back. Before her, the head of the horned dragon Orin emerges from the darkness. When Empress Tanya speaks, her lips remain motionless.
Oh, mighty Orin, I am Tanya. If you can hear me, respond in kind. Orin, I beseech you. We mean no harm.
You speak dragon tongue, and with the proper respect. Come, I will not smite you. Yet.
Orin slips back into the darkness. Empress Tanya opens her eyes.
She has opened the door. Come.
She and Sector advance.
Kenshi, I do not understand them. The language is foreign.
Sector and Empress Tanya stand before the dragon. Manacles dangle from her horns.
Before Havik destroyed my reality, I was beloved by gods. But then he trapped me here and condemned me to this living death. In all the time since, no one has proffered me goodwill. Why do you?
So we may pass unharmed and escape to defeat Havik. We hope an exit lies ahead.
Your hope is misplaced. There are no exits. All paths lead here.
She looks up to see Cyrax, Cage, and Scorpion entering through another archway. Cage glances cautiously at Cyrax as the trio joins Empress Tanya and Sector. Orin snarls through jagged teeth and squares up with her tattered wings.
Sarge did not cover this in basic.
Embers flood Orin's maw as she inhales.
Stand down! Don't anger her.
No, Orin. They are friends.
Orin peers down at Empress Tanya.
If you could leave, where would you go?
To Havik Citadel, where their comrade is being held captive. If we free him, we can save their timeline, and Havik will fall.
Show me your destination. I will send you there.
Scorpion steps closer to Empress Tanya.
What did she say?
That she can help.
Help? How?
Titan Havik glares up at the arena's screen. In the chamber, Tanya closes her eyes again. Orin's eyes dart about.
It is heavily guarded. A direct assault impossible. But if I can get you inside...
Inside? Natural laws do not apply there. Sending us is...
difficult, but achievable. Stand back.
Everyone, stand back.
Orin raises her head up to its full height, then jabs her wings into the floor. Her body dangles off the massive chains. Below her chest, a swirling portal materializes.
No! This will not do!
Pink magic courses over Titan Havik's arms. In the maze, the magic licks along Orin's chains, causing her to convulse.
Havik drains my power.
Thank you, Orin. I will come back for you after this crisis passes.
They all sprint through just as the portal closes. In the arena, Titan Havik flexes his hands.
My new minion will have to occupy them until we arrive. Warn him! The Citadel has been infiltrated.
He turns to Chaos Kenshi, who touches his temple. The 5 exit the portal onto a broken stone platform floating in the cosmic void.
Did we go on a bender I don't remember? I feel like I'm heavily sauced.
It appears infinite. How are we inside a citadel?
Do not try to make sense of it. Anything is possible in Havik's domain.
How do you know the Citadel's secrets?
I spent months posing as one of Havik's minions to gather intelligence for our assault.
She points to an archway ahead.
There. Havik's foundry. If your friend is here, he is beyond that door.
They follow her toward it. The stone path quakes, then crumbles away. Cyrax shoves Scorpion out of harm's way. She tumbles and lands on a lower level. Scorpion peers over the edge, then looks pointedly at Cage. Along a jagged stone wall, Cage slowly climbs down, his feet probing for footholds. He moves one step at a time. Beside him, a rope lowers. Cage looks over to see Scorpion smoothly descend it. With a scowl, Cage leaps over to grab the rope and slides down it. Below, Scorpion helps Cyrax to her feet.
Are you alright?
Mostly. My armor absorbed the fall.
You saved my life. Thank you.
I am happy to return the favor.
Sector and Empress Tanya watch from the platform above.
My armor flies short distances. I can retrieve them one at a time.
Be careful. Fall off the pathways and you will fall forever.
Allow the Brotherhood of Chaos to help you on your way.
From the opposite side of a broken platform, a figure stands wearing all black. Glowing green cracks run along his chest and arms, and his eyes are a misty white. The figure, Noob Saibot, flexes his hands. The broken platform reforms beneath his feet as he advances. Sector retracts her faceplate.
You sound like Bihan.
I am he, though not as you remember.
What did Havik do to you?
He perfected me, baptizing me in chaos. Those who oppose anarchy, who revere order, will be eliminated. That is the will of Lord Havik. Fight!
To the 10 hells with Lord Havik's will.
Fight!
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
You cannot make me submit.
Fight!
Havik's will not be done.
He's gone. Where is Bihan?
You know him from your timeline?
Yes, but he has been corrupted. I must restore him. Bring him back.
Do not fret. I am sure we haven't seen the last of him.
On the platform below, Scorpion, Cage, and Cyrax fight off Chaos minions. Empress Tanya clings to Sector's shoulder as she activates her rocket booster. 2 minions beset Cyrax as they land. Empress Tanya fends them off, then helps Cyrax to her feet.
Do you mind a change of partner?
Not at all, Cyrax. Thus far, your brotherhood does not impress. Havik is deluded if he thinks you can contain us.
Fight.
Attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya vaults forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Take your brothers and go!
Fight.
The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Kung Lao slams the victim onto his hat as it spins on the floor. He rapidly pummels their chest as the hat grinds through their back.
Who's next?
I remain unimpressed.
Tanya, step aside!
From a platform above, a figure leaps into the air before performing a front tuck. Chaos Liu Kang lands heavily on one knee, glaring with orange eyes.
You will be scorched by the flames of anarchy.
He shoots a burning orange star. Empress Tanya smashes it with her staff.
Water, fire, razor-edged hats. I've had enough chaos for one day.
As have I, Cyrax. As have I.
Fight.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Liu Kang rapidly kicks the victim into the air, shattering their ribs. He blasts them into the floor with a massive beam of fire.
Anarchy's fires are burning hotter.
Fight.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya vaults forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Today's end cannot come soon enough.
Fight.
I will be glad when this day is finished.
Scorpion appears with the others.
The foundry door is up ahead.
Lead on, Empress.
Wait.
What, Sector?
Bihan is here, defending Havik.
Defending him? Is there no low he won't sink to?
He is not himself. His mind has been broken.
That may be so, but if he gets in our way...
We have to bring him back, so we can undo the evil that's been done to him.
Only if it won't jeopardize the mission.
You would leave him to die? Have you no respect?
Scorpion meets her searching eyes.
He is owed no more respect than he showed my father.
A furrowed brow. He dons his mask and leads the way toward the foundry. Sector glares with narrowed eyes. After a long moment, she follows. A massive archway leads further into the citadel. Orange crystals light the ground nearby, and Noob Saibot stands before the foundry door. He steps forward as the group arrives.
Greetings, brother. Once again, we are opposed.
Your new attire suits you. It is as black as your heart.
How are you always so blind? First to the Lin Kuei's potential, now to the perfection of Lord Havik's chaos.
It is your ambition that is blind, Bihan. As always. Though he twisted your mind to his purpose, he left your desires unchanged.
As Chaos minions attack the others, Scorpion slings out his kunai Tectorope dart. Noob Saibot dodges with a twisting leap. Noob Saibot catches Scorpion's fist, but Scorpion manages to twist free. He then parries an elbow strike and counters a jab. Scorpion checks a kick, then knocks him away with a jumping sidekick. He catches Noob Saibot with his rope dart. As he falls, a duplicate of Noob Saibot emerges from the ground to grapple and throw Scorpion. Scorpion collapses on the stone path.
The future is chaos. All must embrace it.
Noob Saibot flexes his hands and dozens of spindly black arms appear around Scorpion.
Scorpion needs help.
Cyrax and Empress Tanya dash over. Noob Saibot duplicates to avoid Cyrax's thrown bomb.
Despite what Kuai Liang says, he would regret it if he uses Bihan. We cannot kill him.
No promises. Havik must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Fight!
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Noob Saibot launches the victim upward and his shadow clone punches them back down. They kick opposite sides of the victim's face.
Fight!
attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Unholy wretch!
Thankfully, death won't be necessary.
Havik has made him odious. This must be undone. The Lin Kuei's Elder Arcanist
knows nothing of Havik's magic. Liu Kang is your only hope. You should not have plotted against him.
You refuse to help? He's your brother.
Kuai Liang has forgotten how to honor his family.
Do not confuse pity for allegiance, Sector. I refuse to take sides.
Sector and Empress Tanya sling Noob Saibot's arms over their shoulders and drag him toward the foundry. Inside, Giras still hangs by his wrists with the black tube snaking into his back. He grimaces and doesn't notice Cyrax, Scorpion, and Cage entering.
Havik wants his time crystals. These relics must be extracting it.
Scorpion pulls at the syringes, but fails to dislodge them as Cyrax examines them.
Perhaps the process must be interrupted.
Slices the tubes.
Perfect.
Cage slices the remaining tubes, freeing Giras. He falls to his knees. As Sector and Empress Tanya arrive with Noob Saibot, Giras grits his teeth. Scorpion and Cyrax help him up. The wounds on his back begin to heal.
When you are ready, we must leave.
And take the Kamidogu as well.
Giras gestures to the Kamidogu around the edges of the room. Cage, Cyrax, and Scorpion hurry to dislodge them from several spiky apparatuses.
Who's the wise guy who plastered these on here?
Cage pries the last one free with his combat knife, just as Chaos minions charge in.
Now, Giras, we have them.
Giras conjures time crystals which surround his allies. They all disappear in a burst of light. Titan Havik stomps in, storming past the crowd of minions. He pulls 2 of their heads into a bloody pulp.
Gather my minions. We go to Liu Kang's timeline.
His eyes twitch as he works his jaw. In Liu Kang's chambers in the Fire Temple, colorful waves of light glimmer over Noob Saibot's twitching face. Twinkling motes of light float from Liu Kang's fingertips as he waves his hands over Noob Saibot. From a corner of the room, Scorpion watches with Empress Tanya.
Should Liu Kang be treating him?
As a god, it is his prerogative. I would not be so forgiving.
Empress Tanya raises an eyebrow. Liu Kang channels streams of magic from the Kamidogu where they sit in an ornate chest. Noob Saibot draws a long breath. Sector stands close by, her brow furrowed. Liu Kang lowers his arms, and the streams of light fade away. Scorpion closes the lid of the chest.
Only his mind is mended. Havik's magic is unlike anything I have encountered. It will not be easily mastered.
Noob Saibot lies on a table, his head supported by a small pillow. His misty white eyes open.
Bihan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
He reaches up. Sector takes his hand and helps him sit up. With furrowed brows, they close their eyes and press their foreheads together for a long moment.
While our conflict remains, its resolution must wait. It will be moot if we do not stop Havik.
On that, Liu Kang, we agree.
We have his Kamidogu. That will slow him down.
Only if we keep them from him. We can assume he is already on his way.
Once in the Temple of the Elements, they will be beyond his reach. The others wait for you outside. They will accompany you on the journey.
Scorpion picks up the chest. He and Empress Tanya both leave.
Now, Bihan, what can you tell me of your captivity?
He knows what I know. When my mind was broken, it became an open book. All my knowledge was laid bare for Havik's inspection.
So he is aware of our defenses.
And also of the portal gateways at Ying Valley. If he recovers the Kamidogu,
He will use them to hasten capture of this timeline by projecting his chaos into all realms at once.
I should have been stronger.
Of the failings which should shame you, this is not one. Few could withstand the Titan.
Sector, are you with Liu Kang?
Yes. Why do...
Come to the entrance.
A nearby explosion rocks the room, shaking dust from the ceiling. Liu Kang glares into the dark night.
Havik.
Outside, several wooden archways are smashed apart, their ornate carvings burning. Liu Kang spots several monks lying dead nearby, then runs off with Sector and Noob Saibot following. Cyrax, Lieutenant Colonel Cage, Empress Tanya, Geras, and Scorpion lie on the ground. They stir as Chaos minions approach. Chaos Kenshi and Takeda lead them and are flanked by Chaos versions of Sector, Cyrax, and dozens of others. Liu Kang arrives with Sector and Noob Saibot. He narrows his glowing white eyes as Titan Havik steps forth. Titan Havik holds the chest under one arm.
Raiding my citadel, stealing my Kamidogu. Your warriors are adept at creating chaos.
So good of you to approve.
Approve? You dared to throw my plans into disarray!
The only chaos you revere is yours. You are no zealot. You are a hypocrite.
Titan Havik holds up the chest.
The Kamidogu are powered, and I am ready. Nothing can stop me from seizing this timeline.
The chest hovers in Titan Havik's pink magic, and its lid opens. The Kamidogu hover, and their spiked ends skewer into Titan Havik's bare chest. They puncture his partially flayed skin and muscle fibers. His shoulders shiver with delight. He turns to Chaos Scorpion.
Dispose of them as you wish. The more painful it is, the better.
Chaos Scorpion nods and faces Liu Kang. Titan Havik rips open a portal with a casual swipe of his clawed hand and leaves with Chaos Kenshi and Takeda. Liu Kang lobs a burst of fire, causing everyone else to leap into battle. Noob Saibot duplicates to fight both Chaos Cyrax and Sector.
We will spill your blood to birth eternal chaos. Be glad your deaths serve such a righteous cause.
Fight! I will not die today. Fight!
Noob Saibot fends off 2 minions as Scorpion duels a third. Noob Saibot duplicates himself to catch a roundhouse kick, then whirls his attacker around to throw him off balance.
If we lose, it will be due to your incompetence.
Of course, you have no flaws.
Do not join combat unless I require it. We cannot risk losing this battle. Fight. Watch and learn, Kuai Yang. Fight. That is how one wins, brother.
A Chaos Sub-Zero saunters up, flexing his fists.
I will bury you in a glacier of hail. Stay there. He is mine to finish.
Noob Saibot shoves Scorpion away before charging in. He duplicates to avoid an ice ball, swiftly closing the distance. He warps into the ground and teleports beside Chaos Sub-Zero to uppercut him. Noob Saibot swings but finds his fist caught by an ice clone. Chaos Sub-Zero winds up a frosty punch, shattering the ice as he knocks Noob Saibot back. Scorpion approaches as Noob Saibot gets to his feet.
He is able, but I will take him.
What is more important, winning this fight or protecting your ego?
Shall we leave them to their quarrel?
No. Let us silence it forever. Fight.
Attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through his victim's abdomen and skull. He then chops down with an ice wall hammer.
Snowflake. There is no reason your life should continue.
Beyond, wait!
Noob Saibot shrugs Scorpion off as he marches to the Chaos Sub-Zero. He holds his counterpart by the neck, causing green light to appear on the ground below. Ethereal black hands claw at Chaos Sub-Zero until they rip apart his lower body. Noob Saibot directs more of the black hands to snatch the limbs of Chaos Scorpion. They pull him toward Noob Saibot. He pushes his foot against Chaos Scorpion's torso until he's fully dismembered.
That was entirely unhelpful. We could have pressed them for information.
I doubt either knew anything. They were underlings.
Possibly, but we will never know. We would have been better served had cooler heads prevailed.
Either way,
Our goal is unchanged. Let us rid ourselves of Havik.
Agreed. We will gather my champions and depart for Ying Valley.
Liu Kang glances at Giras and the Earth Realms. In the snowy Ying Valley, gold crystals cast a soft glow on the destroyed portal gates. Chaos Kenshi stands before one with Sento in his hands. Blue light flows from the blade to the stacked stones of a portal gate, restoring the archway's structure. Chaos Giras and Titan Havik watch as the stones realign. Chaos Kenshi lowers Sento, and its blade ceases its glow.
Now the end begins. Giras.
Chaos Giras claws his hands to conjure time crystals, then beams them toward the gate. Titan Havik raises his own hands, and a purple beam coalesces from all the Kamidogu. The beam shoots toward the portal gate.
This timeline is mine.
Lord Adam, look.
A fiery portal appears at a nearby stone stair. Lieutenant Colonel Cage struts out and flicks away a cigarette. He's followed by Liu Kang, Giras, Reptile, Ashra, Empress Tanya, and all the Earth Realmers.
Liu Kang and his allies are determined to keep things interesting. Thoughts? The more, the merrier.
Chaos Giras raises his hand, clad in a metal gauntlet. Dozens of Chaos minions follow him as he charges. Liu Kang leads his allies to meet them head-on. Noob Saibot duplicates to strike the Chaos Giras to the ground. Nearby, Titan Havik returns to the intact portal gate. His exposed musculature glistens wetly as he reaches up.
There will be blood.
His clawed hands tremble as the purple beam materializes from the Kamidogu. Noob Saibot and Liu Kang defeat 3 minions. Liu Kang straightens, glancing over his shoulder as they stand back to back.
This is what you are meant to do. Defend Earthrealm.
I am not allowed to desire a different future.
Your desires are not at issue. It is your methods for achieving them.
Chaos Takeda charges Liu Kang but disappears to avoid a fire projectile. The distraction allows Chaos Kenshi to charge as Chaos Takeda reappears to throw out his whip.
Enough toying with them. We've a job to do.
Patience, Father. You're the one who taught that death should be entertaining.
Fight! Lord Havik needs better henchmen. Fight. I am entertained. Are you?
Chaos minions charge.
I have them.
Orange and blue flames envelop Liu Kang's hands. Fire erupts from the ground to incinerate minions.
Impressive display.
Barely.
One does not trifle with gods.
No, one kills them.
Stay back. I will finish this.
No, Liu Kang. They are mine. I refuse to fight in your shadow. Fight. to your failings. Fight. Now, only one battle remains.
Liu Kang and his allies surround Titan Havik.
We have him now.
Sector, Raiden, Scorpion, and Empress Tanya close in as Titan Havik flexes his hands. His lipless face is fixed in a snarl.
Desist, Havik, or be banished to the void.
Submit to your order and abandon my triumph. You've gone mad.
This timeline will not succumb to chaos. Its beings are not meant to live that way.
Meant to? There are no sacred laws, no divine rules.
Titan Havik rips his left arm off. It instantly regrows.
I choose what is right, because I hold the power. And I choose to bless all beings, everywhere with anarchy.
Titan Havik hurls the arm to the ground. It wriggles, and from the stump, purple light snakes out in the shape of a new body. A nearly identical Havik sits up, snarling. Titan Havik braces his foot against the duplicate's spine and rips both its arms off. The duplicate regrows its arms and charges Cyrax. Meanwhile, more appear from the other severed limbs. More duplicates rise up, their lipless jaws chattering with laughter. Liu Kang and Noob Saibot scowl at a bloodied arm as it pops down in front of them, then forms a new body. Johnny kicks a duplicate's chest as a dozen others stare him down.
Great! Now we're fighting math? I hate math!
He joins Ashra and Lieutenant Colonel Cage as they put a duplicate on the ground.
He will outnumber us in minutes.
Indeed.
Liu Kang charges in. Orange and blue flames engulf each of his hands as he deftly strikes two duplicates. Noob Saibot downs two with a heavy elbow to the face and a sidekick.
Every timeline I take, it comes down to this. A battle I never lose. A battle